What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video I'm going to take a look at Lady Deathstrike and see how well she does on the Doom raids. We are going to take a look at the Doom raids, the Doom raid number 2 on difficulty 1. And as you can see, I have my Lady Deathstrike at gear tier 15. She has ISO 8 level 2 skirmisher, 4 red stars, 4 yellow stars, and we have T4s on the passive, on the ultimate and on the special. This was the suggestion I gave with my infographic for this team, the Weapon X, and I have her at level 83. So it's not like she's maxed out or anything, she's actually a little bit lower on the videos that we are going to watch. And you'll see that even at this level, which we know it's obtainable for a free-to-play player by spending a few cores to get her to 5 yellow stars, that you'll be able to achieve the same levels of performance. So, if you like the information on this video, like always, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you want to help out the channel, consider becoming a member, because it's not easy to gear up all these characters, especially when you don't have the funds for it. So yeah, that's why these showcases of these characters are always delayed compared to other content creators that might have deeper pockets but less skill. So yeah, with all that said, let's take a look at the clips and see Lady Deathstrike in action. Okay, so here we go. This was recorded today, early on in the raid that I'm doing right now on my alliance. And you can see my team. We have Dr. Octopus, Dr. Doom, Shuri, Lady Deathstrike and Kestrel. My Kestrel is at level 84, 5 red stars, 5 yellow stars, gear tier 15, and she has no gear tier 16 items, and she has all the T4s, and in terms of ISO 8, I think she has level 2 ISO 8 blue striker. We have ISO 8 level 2 as well on all the other characters except Dr. Doom, and we have healer on Dr. Octopus, but maybe if you are not using him as Alliance Wars defense, you can use a skirmisher instead. And Shuri, she is healer, but it's quite irrelevant because she doesn't heal as much, so it's up to you to decide what you want for her. The position of these characters is very important. Kestrel, because she has immunity most of the time, it's not relevant for her to get the extra boost speed from Dr. Octopus, and her survivability is fine because she can clear all those negative effects from her if there are bleeds and so on. Then you want Dr. Doom and Lady Deathstrike, LDS, behind Dr. Octopus, so they always have the speed and they always have deflects because you want them to have as high survivability as possible. And why is this not true for Shuri? Because you want Shuri to have as long of a turn as possible, so her defense up does not go to waste. And this is why she's on the corner, so she gets less splash damage, so her defense up lasts as long as possible. And that's it. So we are going to start and take a look at all nodes and see exactly how it goes and what we have to focus on in order to have some success with Lady Deathstrike. So with the Lady Deathstrike, it's very important that you use her special as often as possible. The special gives her offense up. Offense up also increases her focus, and that will allow you to apply more bleed. So you can see early on you started with the defense up, we do the turn rewind, and you want to apply the skirmish or the vulnerability to Drax. So after you can double tap Drax with Kestrel. This is exactly what we do. We landed all the bleeds, now they have defense down, and the Drax is almost gone. We have ability block on Dr. Octopus. This is a problem, but it's not a huge problem. As long as we don't have on Doom, it's just fine. Now we can do the ultimate and the special, but we are going just to do the special, if you do like this, you can do it 2 times in the same node. So now you attack a bishop because you have the taunt, we apply the defense down. Now we have the disrupt on Doom. That's a problem because like this we are not going to be able to get the speed up. We have still the ability block on Dr. Octopus, so either way we wouldn't be able to do that. And now we have Lady Deathstrike, we have the taunt, but she cannot chain the attack in case the enemy is counter-attack. So in this case you cannot use the ultimate, you have to use the basic and save the ultimate for later. Now you want to slow down that guy, Cloak, because you don't want him to give any negative effects to your team, and you use Doom ultimate to heal up. Disrupt on Bishop, make sure he goes down. Now I try to go after Cloak, but he was not going to be low enough in order to finish him off, so I just decided to go after Colin Wing. And now we finish her off with offense up. The offense up extends the deflects and the speed up on Lady Deathstrike in case she uses the special rather than the other abilities. So you have to pay attention to this. Sometimes you want to save the special for a character that is low enough so you can finish them off and get more buffs out of it. So as you can see, we finish off Cloak. Now we go after Crystal, and we do it slowly so we can recover as many cooldowns as possible. Okay, so we go for the next node, and no heals used, but I used cores for energy. This is why your help is important. And if you can do this without using heals, then we'll start saving on the energy, because it will be required much less to double tap and so on, and you will more easily reach the 60% mark, which is the goal of our alliance. We do 60% every day. We want to reach 100% this week, but it's still not easy. Okay, so with the Lady Deathstrike, we want to do the turn rewind and apply that vulnerability on Doctor Strange. It's not super important to do this, but you definitely want him to be deleted as often as possible. Then we have to pay attention to Black Panther and also to Sharon Carter and Captain America Sam Wilson. Captain America Sam Wilson can do enough damage to destroy your team, so maybe if you can disrupt him instead of Sharon Carter, it will be more beneficial to you. So this is probably a misplay out of my part, even that there is a high chance of Captain America Sam Wilson resisted the disrupt. Okay, so I removed the offense up from Black Panther, yes, I think. Yes, Black Panther. And now we slowly heal up the team. I kept Nick Fury around because I don't want to start the next wave too fast, otherwise it will not be ready. And like this we chip away Captain America Sam Wilson. And now we have the ultimate ready, but it's still not the time to use. We can use it later when we have a lot more enemies, and right now we also don't have the offense up, and that would be a waste. Okay, so I still don't use the ultimate with the Dr. Octopus. You really want to save it for the next wave, so you can change the defense up from rescue and from Iron Heart to defense down, and that helps you quite a lot. So Black Panther goes down, he calls the second wave, and now we are almost with everything ready in order to do this. So we still don't have the special, we could wait for it. And let's see what I do, I don't remember exactly. Okay, I go for the ultimate even without the offense up, because like this we are reducing the resistance of the enemies, the ones that have the bleed on them. I go after Captain America Sam Wilson once again. We have the ultimate almost ready with the Doctor Doom. We use the special because we can do twice if we do it like this. Now we are going to flip those defense ups and the offense up on Corvus Glaive. Defense up once again with Shuri. And now we are going to turn rewind as many enemies as possible to give us time to do some more damage in order to remove them. We go after Captain America Sam Wilson. He is the most problematic character. Shocker here with the piercing damage, doing a nice amount of damage, even that he is just a summon. And now we have the ultimate with Doom. Let's see if I use it right away. No, I don't. I go with the basic. It's important to save also the ultimate for the next turn. On the next round we have the boss node, and not having the ultimate from Doom on the boss node is like you're trying to lose on purpose. So I guess this is why I saved it. So let's see. I go after Rescue. I don't want her to remove the negative effects. That will compromise all the work I did until now. I do the basic instead of the special. Even that it gives 80% turn meter, it was just better to go like this after Rescue. So she doesn't have her second turn, and now we can just poke away the last two enemies, Thanos and Corvus Glaive. Thanos has Disrupt, so even if he tries to taunt, we'll be fine. And as you can see, we did it pretty fine. Shuri topping up everyone, and we have almost every cooldown for next turn, so we'll have a very high chance of beating that node. Okay, so after a short break, here we go once again. RIP 100 cores, but at least we have the chance of tapping the node by 100%. We have the full team once again, and we don't need two heals because it was not required from last node. We were able to top off everyone using the healing from Dr. Octopus passive and from Shuri. So we go with mostly all cooldowns and everything ready in order to beat this node. Now, in the past, I usually would go after the left side where is Miss Marvel and whatever, but this time I decided to go 100% after Doctor Doom to make sure that he doesn't do his ultimate. So I apply vulnerability to him with Lady Deathstrike, Colin Wing with her special, and then I summon Shocker with Dr. Octopus. Unfortunately, this might not be the best option because Polaris is going to remove all those regenerations and apply bleeds. But I still decided that maybe Shocker would help a little bit, so it's still something that I have to improve. Okay, so I go full rage on Doctor Doom, I do the ultimate, and even with the ultimate he was able to survive. Thankfully Kestrel attacked him and was able to remove him. So I remove the taunt. I go after Polaris because I really don't want her to remove those bleeds, the bleeds. No, I don't want her to remove the regeneration. And you can see this was a huge problem. We have heal block and tons of bleeds now. So we are stuck behind Miss Marvel. We keep attacking her, and now we just have to go after Polaris and make sure that she is removed before the next wave comes, because we don't want her together with other X-Force allies. I still apply that defense down to Black Widow, so she doesn't give any more stuns to us and speed up to the enemy team, because these characters, the enemies, X-Factor plus speed up is definitely not a good combination. So Colin Wing attacks Dr. Octopus, he was stunned, stun removed. We keep going after Polaris, but as you can see, she's beefy AF. We have all our team attacking her and she still survives. She does the special, we are able to survive it, but now she has tons of barrier. And now with the Lady Deathstrike we have offense up, so we can do the ultimate and do some nice amount of damage to the enemies. We should go after long shot, but we have to try to prevent Shatterstar from having his second turn, so he doesn't apply a defense down to us. Okay, so I go after the first Captain Marvel. She does a lot of damage. She has ISO 8 Striker and it always hurts, so we got rid of her. Now we have to go after long shot, like I said before. These guys take no damage from the ultimate from Doctor Doom. Unfortunately, he is falling off in the meta. Now Lady Deathstrike gets attacked by Captain Marvel and she was able to survive. She has those deflects from Dr. Octopus plus the death proofs and so on, and this is another reason why you want to bring Dr. Octopus to this map. It's because if they are all together like this, he will be able to apply deflects and speed up to everyone if he is charged. Okay, so I go after the defense down on Mary Hill. I want to make sure that she doesn't do her second turn with the healing and removing negative effects from everyone, or at least from the Secret Avengers. Longshot is finally removed. Our team is very low, but we are still surviving. We have that speed up now on Shuri, so she will have her turn soon. Hopefully she will be able to do anything. Here with the basic of Lady Deathstrike, you want to go after the characters that have bleeds, so she does a double tap. Here with Shuri, I applied the heal block to Mary Hill to prevent her from healing anything. Dr. Octopus is almost gone. We are praying for him to survive just a little bit longer. He gets destroyed by Colin Wing. We should have removed her, but unfortunately she was still resisting. And now with Doctor Doom we have another ultimate, and let's see if we can finally finish off this node. We still have 6 enemies, so there is a possibility. The problem is that because I was taking the decisions way too slow, we almost have no time left. We are able to remove another 2 enemies. Now we have Captain Marvel. Black Widow gets destroyed. Here I use the basic. Maybe I should have used the ultimate, but still, anyway, I have Polaris on her own, and yeah, so because of the time we are not able to finish her off, even that we still had 3 characters alive. So as you saw, Lady Deathstrike was able to do quite a lot with our team together with Dr. Octopus, giving her speed up and deflects, highly increased the survivability, and the combination of Kestrel and Lady Deathstrike does tons and tons of damage. Dr. Doom with his ultimate, being able to remove negative effects, really helps the team, because otherwise you don't have any other character to remove those negative effects. So it's not like the team is perfect, but at least you can see it's possible to work with these characters and be able to one-shot these nodes. So with that said, that's gonna be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button like a boss, and once again, if you found information on this video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.